Possibly only a crazy person has the same Louis Vuitton item 8 times. Hi and very welcome! My name is Mary, this is my channel Lumi Level Up, and I'm a luxury lover on an average income trying to be more mindful with my money. Today I want to share one of my obsessions with you, Louis Vuitton key pouches. I do own a collection of 8 of them at the moment, and I will introduce all of them to you in the order I bought them, including the prices. 4 I bought brand new at Louis Vuitton at 3 different price points, and 3 I bought pre-loved at very different price points as well. A few months ago I filmed a Don't Be Disappointed rant on the Louis Vuitton key pouch, where I share very detailed why I think the Louis Vuitton cles is quite overrated for the price point it's at now. And I personally was super disappointed when I bought my very first canvas key pouch, which makes it somewhat ironic that I kept buying them and now own a total of 8. It's a video I definitely would recommend watching if you are thinking about getting a Louis Vuitton key pouch, maybe even your first one. So I will link it for you down in the description box and at the end of this video if you haven't seen it yet. But today is a different topic. Today I will share with you how my collection grew. I will go oldest to newest in the video, not in terms of production date, but in the order I bought them. And because I already shared quite detailed the story of my very first Louis Vuitton key pouch, the Murakami white multicolor one, in the other video that I did just mention, I'm going to insert a little clip to tell you more about this one. I found that Murakami one at the flea market around 2011-2012 when I just started purchasing Louis Vuitton, and back then there was not already that much of a resale hype going on as it is nowadays, so it was very possible to find great second-hand deals. I paid around 50 to 60 euro for that one. That's about $60 to $70. And it came with the original invoice from the boutique back in 2004. I think for this piece it might have been somewhere around 100 euro. And note here, this is a seasonal multicolor one from a collaboration with the Japanese artist Takashi Murakami, with metal edges and a lot of leather inside and out. So back in the day, these regular canvas ones were even less than 100. Even though this key pouch already shows quite some signs of use. To be honest, I think I maintained the condition exactly the way it has been when I first got that piece. This key pouch never made it to an everyday SLG for me. It was right from the start more of a collector's piece. I remember maybe having carried it twice in the about 10 years that I owned it. As you see, the vachetta leather has darkened quite a lot, but at least very evenly. The fabric part is quite dirty, and on the corners somewhat fringed out. The multicolor pattern is in quite good condition. If you look at it very, very carefully, you can spot first tiny points where it started to chip off. The inside of the pouch is in very good condition, except that little leather tag, which I find interesting that it got some patina as well, since it is inside of the pouch. The gold metal parts got scratches and the gold wore somewhat off on the zipper pull and the clasp as well. So even though I myself hardly used that piece at all, for the longest time I thought to myself, well, a key pouch, if used on a daily basis, is exposed to so much wear. I don't think it's worth spending Louis Vuitton money on it for me. And quite some time passed from that first one that I bought in 2011-2012 until I did buy the next one, which was the monogram canvas that got me so super disappointed. I bought it in June of 2020, brand new from the Louis Vuitton website, for 150 euro back then. And they were so hard to get. I was open for each canvas print, but it happened that monogram was the first one that was available. And even though I really wasn't in love with the quality of that piece, when 1 month later, in July of 2020, the Damier Ebene one was available on the website, still the same price, 150 euro, I bought it. And somehow my obsession grew. Next up in my collection was the Damier Graphite from the men's section that I bought in October of 2020 for €155, brand new as well. And it's not that there has been another price increase of only €5. Somehow they just ask for a little bit more on the men's line, even though of course it is the exact same size and shape as the women's line. Only difference is that it does come with silver hardware. And I think it is very interesting that the men's line is the more expensive one, even though it's just €5. But still, most fashion and beauty companies, they charge women more for the same items or very comparably ones. I think a very famous example are razors, where razors to shave your legs for women are more expensive than the ones for men to shave their beards. Right now, women's and men's canvas, cles, both are at the same price, €230. And to be honest, to me it doesn't even make any sense at all to begin with to differentiate between men's and women's line for these key pouches. They are absolutely unisex. So where's the point? Why can't you find the men's line pieces with the silver hardware if you're searching for women's accessories? I can guarantee you that there are women that do prefer the black and grey with silver hardware, and I can guarantee you that there are a lot of men who do prefer the classic Louis Vuitton canvases with the gold. So it makes no sense here, but that's not the topic for today. 2020 absolutely was the year of me hunting down Louis Vuitton key pouches, because I think at the beginning of that year there was quite a significant price increase, and they were very hard to get and sold for even more at the pre-loved market. So I felt like get as many as possible right now. Prices only will go up, and if you end up not using them, you probably will be able to sell them on at a later point in time and get your money back. And if I may say so myself, I think I have been right about that. They are €230 now for the regular canvas ones. In November of 2020 I bought that black epi leather vintage one with golden hardware on Vestiaire Collective. Tags don't lie, I have to admit I didn't use that one yet. It's a 2002 made in Spain piece, and I paid €140 including shipping and authentication, which felt like a great deal to me since it's leather and I paid less than for a new canvas one. Somewhere around that time there happened the next price increase on the Louis Vuitton key pouches, up to €185. And I was still missing the Damier Azur in my collection to complete my classic canvas trifecta. The price point did hurt me a lot for such a small piece, especially since I already knew I wanted to have it when it still was €150, but I just was never able to get my hands on it. So when it was finally available online for €185 in January of 2021, I bought it. And I told myself that's as high as I want to go on the key pouches. I won't pay more than €185 on a tiny piece of canvas, especially since by that point in time I already had 6 of them. So I knew from now on it's only going to be pre-loved ones if I am lucky to score a good deal. In September of 2021, when I was already on YouTube, I did find another great pre-loved deal. This Amaranth colored Vernis patent leather one. I do have an unboxing video of that piece. It's pristine condition from 2007. I paid €160, which yet again I think is a good price when the regular canvas ones were at €185. Unfortunately, it wasn't the very best experience with Vestiaire Collective, since the listing said that piece would come with its original invoice, which made me willing to pay even more for it, and it didn't come with the invoice. I contacted Vestiaire Collective. I did get a coupon code of €20 off for that missing invoice. So even though I've not been allowed to use the coupon code on that piece, but on my next purchase, we kinda can say it came to €140 for me. And since I don't plan to sell it on, maybe it even was a good deal to get €20 back on a missing piece of paper. And with that we already made it to my last key pouch for now, which I bought in February of this year, so 2022. The Canvas Fabric Ideal one. It's from 2004. I scored it at a very good price for only €80 because it was somewhat dirty when I got it. I do have an entire video of cleaning that piece, and the result absolutely is worth the €80 to me that I paid for it. So that's all my 8 Louis Vuitton key pouches I currently own. In terms of am I at key pouch piece? Well, not really. I don't see myself buying another one brand new because I think the price just reached a point that doesn't make too much sense anymore if you already own 8 of them. A very special limited edition one might get me tempted. And to be honest, over and over again I get that itch for the monogram Eclipse one with silver hardware from the men's line. But I really don't know if I should spend another 230 euro when I already have all of these. And the one I'm lusting for is so very close to the Damier graphite one, color-wise and hardware-wise. What do you think? Should I get yet another one? Most of them... Oh, I missed one. Most of them I really do use a lot as bag charms or tiny catch-alls or mini wallets when I use a mini bag. So really no regrets on my end. And if I find another great pre-loved deal, no matter which design, color or material, I definitely wouldn't rule out that my Louis Vuitton key pouch collection might keep growing. Because I'm just a crazy person that loves to buy multiples in different colors. Which one is your favorite of my collection? Do you have a Louis Vuitton key pouch yourself, or do you have one on your wish list? Thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you next time and bye! No, there's the dishwasher again. The dishwasher and I lately, we are no friends when I film YouTube videos. Favorite in terms of looks probably is the Vernis patent leather one, and in terms of use probably classic monogram canvas. Here you find the Don't Be Disappointed video where I tell you why I think it is a quite overhyped piece. And here you can watch me clean the Fabric Ideal one.